The launch of Fortnite Season 2 edged everyone for almost a full day. One of the main things I was looking for when going into this new season was map changes and hopefully a new biome. And logging in, I was pleasantly surprised. Season 2 is definitely the excitement we've needed for a while. I know the season's been out for like 4 minutes, but I just wanted to vocalize a few things that I find to be chill and a few things that I find to be unchill. When the season ends, hopefully some of these things were flattened out. I wasn't the biggest fan of the hammer pump shotgun in Season 1 since the frenzy was and still is insane. Damage for the hammer pumps were caca unless you were pressing the shotgun barrel up to your opponent's face, and the sound as well, like it doesn't even sound powerful. Yeah, that was a little baby shotgun. Look at these shotguns. The new shotgun is very based, it actually sounds powerful. While it is a little inconsistent sometimes, I do prefer it over the regular pump. It actually reminds me a lot of the Infiltrator shotgun from Chapter 4 Season 4, which is my favorite shotgun ever made. I find it cool to be a tac pump hybrid. The crosshair is donkey shit, but whatever. It is similar to the Infiltrator shotgun, so I don't even care. Business turrets and riot shields got vaulted, elbozos, GG no re, good riddance. But on the other hand, rest in peace Grapple Blade, very sad. But you can stop crying now, because we have wings, and I'll touch on those later. The POIs are very awesome, they're very diverse. It's kind of hard to get a feel for them right now since the season just started and they're hot drops. The superhero skin Wearer Bathwater is a nice little addition to the underworld biome, giving you the 0-point teleportability. It's definitely beneficial in pinches, but it does kind of screw me up sometimes when I want to mantle and I'm spamming the spacebar, but it's still very cool. Back on the topic of biomes. Mount Olympus. This is the most beautiful shit I've ever laid eyes on. I play on performance mode, and even then I still think it looks really good. Like with Grim Gate in the underworld, the traffic at Olympus and Battleground is very high right now because they're new and everyone's going there, so I can't really dissect the intricate details in the layout, but overall I'm glad the map has a diverse set of biomes now. Aussie Antics put this in a pretty good way. I love how this season there isn't just, okay, you need to pick this gun to win, you need to pick that gun to win. There's different types of playstyles and there's different weapons to fit those playstyles, and there's a lot of debate of which loadout is best, and those discussions is what makes a healthy season, so I think that's really awesome.
Damn it, Joe, what are you staring at? Pull him off me!
I understand that I said in my last video that we needed more fun items, and that's fine, but what I don't understand is why Fortnite decided to make this insane. But I have kinda gotten over it at this point. The first day or two, I was like, oh my god, this is the stupidest shit they've ever added, why is this in the game? But if you just take a second, just stare death in the face and just shoot them while they're shooting you, you should be fine. Them being temporarily stationary while using it is its weakness, but when 2 or more people are using it at once when you're in squads, it's very overwhelming. It goes through builds too, which is repulsive. I'm not saying to outright remove it, I think it should be tinkered with a little bit, but I'm not just gonna complain about it. I have a suggestion that may help balance it out. I feel like the item would be totally fine if it only dealt shield damage, and I think it fits thematically too. You know, the Zeus lightning, skeleton outline, essentially a glorified shield breaker EMP but as a mythic. Also, I think obtaining it is just way too easy. Even if the item doesn't get reworked and stays how it is, I would at least prefer if I had to like do a quest or like fight a boss over it. Apparently we were supposed to be getting the mini shield bubble, which isn't here yet, which would help counter these things.
Let's go.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so fucking awesome. The Medallion POIs are lifeless without the bosses, so this one is a bit interesting. While it's nice having a change of pace of not having a minimum of 7,000 guards spawning in at Reckless Railways, I kinda miss that shit. The vaults are sad. Like, what is this? I know the new bunkers are the replacement for vaults, but this is more empty and lifeless than a middle school dance. These things are hilarious, but also insanely ridiculous. Flying players are definitely counterable for sure, but like, look at this clip, man. I'm literally scaling the Grinch mountain effortlessly and just erasing this guy. I never thought I would see the day where you are flying in Fortnite. Bro thinks he's Rio. Thematically, perfect addition, but I think it could be reworked, only being a paraglider in a sense where you can use it when jumping off a tall structure to prevent fall damage like a redeploy, or reduce the durability from 300 to 150. Now I know it's not fun to take a fun item and come up with ways to nerf the shit out of it, but you have to crack a few eggs to make an omelet if you want to make this player base happy, and I'm not talking about the big creators that just start cackling when they're using the most busted tactics ever.
I
I now have it. In this new season, they added Zeus's Thunderbolt and Shockwaves are still in the game. This combination, I have won every fight I've used it in. 100% success rate.
You know, in retrospect, the wings are very counterable, actually. I will reiterate this. I know I said in my last video that we need more fun items, and I still stand by that. But with that, the game needs to try its best to not add another mech into the game, because we all know how that went. Now, I don't think that's going to happen, but you know, it's best to kind of tread away from that line as far as possible. But regardless, I think so far the season has been very fun and enjoyable. There are a few things that could be ironed out.
The Zeus Mythic is perfect for third partying, and I'm about to show you exactly why.
But overall, I am digging it. I'm glad that we have a cool theme this season instead of underground, whatever that means. But I think this season has a potential to be very good. But yeah, I just wanted to get my initial thoughts out there regarding the season. Thank you to everyone who's been using my creator code. I appreciate the growth. And yeah, have a wholesome day and fly away today.